Greetings, everybody. It's me, Knight, and I'm going to be talking about love. I talked about it before, but in a different way. So just hear me out. Before I even get into this part about love, what I'm about to really get to is I want to bring this up. Throughout my years growing up, being in the military, just traveling around the world, I'm a person, I love knowledge. I love learning about hidden things. Maybe it's just a Scorpio in me, but it's just in my soul level. I just love to research things. And as y'all know, if y'all been following me for a while, I've been through paranormal things and things of that nature. And I've met people who are considered gurus or people around the world, and they're all their backgrounds. And I've noticed that, no matter how much knowledge that we're trying to come into, no matter how many stories we hear or conspiracy theories, no matter how much we try to learn about our lineage or why humans are here, it's all good to learn this. I'm all for it, and I never gave up, and I'm still on my journey. It's like all you. But it's something that I do feel like sometimes as humans, including myself, we get so wrapped around searching and chasing things, meaning whether wrapped around when love's coming, wrapped around when we're going to heal from heartbreak, wrapped around I need to make some more money, wrapped around I need more knowledge, wrapped around we're going to have a war, we're going to have a conflict. And it's like we're not really distracting ourselves, but in the way we are, we kind of we're searching, but it's like sometimes we get pulled and we're distracted. So other than like social media or the news, sometimes we digging and digging and digging. Well, all we need to do is just be present in the energy of love, and this is where love comes in. It's good to research. It's good if you're a person in religion, you're trying to find out about God and all that, or look within yourself. But at the end of the day, it's nothing wrong with learning, but at the same time, there's like a peak though. Like you can only know so much, because what I've noticed that sometimes we can get into our ego, and some of us may feel like we know too much, we know more, which is, some of us could, and sometimes it becomes a comparison of knowledge or feeling like we don't know enough about ourselves. When are we gonna have another spiritual awakening? And it becomes kind of cliche. This makes sense, kind of like mainstream is doing with spirituality, and then we are tenderly working in the ways of the world. We're kind of like in our ego, and we don't realize it, and we feel like we're in love, but we're in a loving energy, not all the way. It's like a twisted way. If you really see what I'm getting with this, you read between the lines. I'm trying to word it properly without disrespecting what I'm trying to say, as far as like in a spiritual way towards anybody, how they feel themselves or as a person is, and it's just something I learned. I just know that as I've grown and researched, the most important thing is y'all should already love and be grateful. And the most important thing, if you can, is your health. And try to eat right. And I do understand there's processed food and sprays and chemicals out in the air, but try to do what you can, because what good is all the knowledge if your health is gone? You know what I'm saying? It does no purpose. And as long as you know you did your part to forgive, love, and just be, you should be fine on the other side. And as long as you know you did what you could, if you believe in reincarnation, hopefully you don't have to reincarnate again. You know this? And it's that easy. But I just feel like with all the knowledge and wisdom in the world, we overly complicate things. And, we kind of restrict our own selves. Right? Yeah. If you really think about this, it sounds simple, because I noticed that when I, at least for me, when I sat in the presence of love and self myself, I learned more. Because I was always a person to observe, and I just be. And I share when I feel compelled to. If I don't know it, I don't know it. It's not no dirt off my shoulder. It just makes sense. Because you look at Einstein or Tesla, anybody, at the end of the day, no matter how much knowledge they learn, it doesn't matter. Where is their heart at? Because we don't know where they are in the afterlife, no matter what they're telling us on social media or what we read on what books, right? So what matters is our truth, as y'all should know, and sit in the presence of love and be okay with your, hey, I know what I know, and I'm comfortable with it, and keep it moving. That's it. Don't beat yourself up about how much evolved you are. No, you tried and do what you had to do. No, at least that's from my standpoint. I'm only bringing this up because sometimes we just do too much. I just feel like we need to just sit down and relax a little bit and just be in flow no matter the chaos. With that being said, my name is Knight, and blessed be.